Thank you. Thanks for making time from your busy
No,
schedule.
no problem. Thanks. Anytime, anytime. I think it's just whatever help, small help I can do. It's fine.
That's
Yeah.
great. Uh,
Congrats on your book. I think it's a great job. It's a good effort.
Hello everyone, my name is Arpana Vidyarthi. I am business growth specialist and an author. My upcoming book, Wing Your Business, it is launching soon in this month, June 2020. And this book is all about the business strategy, which is going to help a young entrepreneur in growing their business and how to overcome the challenges. So today we have with us Mr. Sandeep Challa from UK, and he's a successful business person and an entrepreneur, and he's going to share the messages with us for the young entrepreneurs from his entrepreneurial journey experience. So, welcome, Mr. Sandeep.
Thank you, Arpana. Good to talk to you and know you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you so much, and thank you for making time from your busy schedule. So I know that your message, your views, and your thoughts, it is going to help to the budding entrepreneur. So I'll
Hopefully,
start.
thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I am really grateful that I am publishing your thoughts in my book. I know that it will help like thousand and thousand of readers around the world. So we will discuss here some of the questions only. So
Yeah.
now I'll start. The first question I want to ask: who can become a successful entrepreneur? I want to know from your point of view.
So, Arpana, I think anyone can who has the willpower to become one, and with the right attitude, they can become an entrepreneur. So I think from the experience and also from reading the books of other entrepreneurs or successful entrepreneurs, right? I found that I think three important probably qualities or characters which characteristic features which would help is one is perseverance and self-discipline and clarity in thought, words, and action. So I think these are quite important, for kind of becoming an entrepreneur and becoming a successful entrepreneur as well.
Oh, wow. Thanks for your answer, Mr. Sandeep. I'll go ahead with the second question. And the
No
next
problem.
is like how to stay motivated for achieving the set goals. I'm asking because most of the time they start their company and uh, they say that I am not able to motivate myself. I mean, the self motivations they lose somewhere. So that's why I want to ask this question so that if like your message can help them.
No, very valid question. I think people do come across such times quite often, right? I think every entrepreneur needs to be motivated, constantly. And obviously, you're running your own company, and if you're not motivated, right, obviously it's going to create impact to people around you who is going to work with you, even if the customers as well, right? They can really feel the difference. So I think motivation is the key important quality required for basically achieving your goals. And how do we stay motivated? There's quite a few things which I do personally. So I create a daily victory list. Like on a daily basis, I create a small list of tasks, probably which I need to do. And as soon as I complete something, I kind of take it as a small victory, and I kind of mark it as a V next to that. So it just creates, basically today I've kind of achieved 10 tasks, or I had 10 victories end of the day. So creating small little improvements or goals on a daily basis, right, will really kickstart your motivation, your momentum gets built up. So that's one way I think it really helps. Small daily victories, kind of measuring them, noting it down, and kind of aligning them towards your big goal, right, on a daily basis would really help. Another thing I do is I always have a support group, the kind of a masterminds group, right? In terms of all the similar like-minded people. I have a regular, I would say more like bounce group where I bounce back my thoughts, bounce back my ideas, my problems. Some of these, if I need motivation, I'll probably go to these one of these mastermind group members I created, right? Who comes from different backgrounds and experiences. I go to them and say, look, this is the problem I have. I somehow not feeling too good this week. I feel a bit down. Maybe kind of just talk your heart out to them, express your thoughts, and kind of take take some of the motivation, or probably the feedback you get from the role models and mentors, and kind of build up again, your normal personality. I think that's important. And some of these things, which I do sometimes, and it really helps me a lot. So yeah, I think these two come to my mind. Probably you could look
Oh,
at. Yeah.
that's a great message, really.
Thank you. Yeah.
And we will go ahead with the next question. That is the last but not the least. Just one important message I want to ask, which you want to give to budding entrepreneur.
So I think I come across, young entrepreneurs and budding entrepreneurs, right, where they want to do business, so they want to get into starting a company for the reason that they want to make loads of money, or they have a lot of flexibility and freedom. Uh, but rather than the business for what you're actually getting into, being your passion or something you really love to do, right? So most often, if you run after money, right, probably have a different experience. But if you run after your passion, your goals, and you treat it like your baby, right, and then you give you your 100%, then obviously, you will definitely see money coming to you. So doing it for the right reasons, I think, is important. One is that's very important for young entrepreneurs to remember. Another one is every entrepreneur should be, as you know, they obviously would be getting into wearing a sales hat, or probably going and meeting people, trying to generate more revenue. There's always times where people will resist. They will say no, no. And I think you got to be strong, hearted, to kind of take no's sometimes and then move on in the right way. So I think perseverance, when you persevere things, I think you will achieve a lot in life. And there's a very interesting quote I came across, that persistence beats resistance. So this is a very important thing, which a lot of people in sales kind of take it up and remember this across when they're doing, when playing sales role. So yeah, I think in a nutshell, I think this is what I summarize, these few points. Doing it for the right reasons, try to be, persevere, in your approach and your thoughts, and I think, go in a very confident way.
Oh wow, amazing, amazing,
Thank
amazing
you.
thoughts and amazing messages for our audience and for my readers as well. And really, I'm proud that I'm publishing your thoughts in my book. And
No problem. Thank you,
thank
Arpana.
you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arpana. Have a good day. Yeah.